Hey everybody, Vanessa01 here with another commentary on Battlefield 3. Sorry if you can hear the fan in the background, but it's hot as fuck here today, so I'm going to turn it off. Now, I just wanted to talk about this quickly. If you have the laser painter on your chopper, okay, that's not actually from the laser painter on the chopper, it's from someone in the tank down below. But if you have the laser painter on your chopper, it takes away stealth, so it's not really a problem, not really an issue. You can lock on your air-to-ground missile that the gunner has onto air targets if they are laser painted. Useful when it's in a chopper, if the pilot has it, but you can use the CITV station or a soft lamp, and any air target that is laser designated, you can use your air-to-ground missile on. Now what the benefit of that is you do not have to worry about flares. They cannot get away from this missile with flares. Doesn't work so well on jets because they seem to be able to outrun them, but choppers are fair game. Okay, now what I want to talk about is, get that out of the way, what I want to talk about is how not to pilot. Now, I'm sorry Apache, but this is not how you pilot. Okay, Apache's got me up in the air at the moment. As a gunner, I can't hit shit because he's always after jets. Now people say, oh, you can't go low to the ground, your gun's never going to... Now that's not true in my opinion. You'll see very soon what I mean when Apache screws up here and, you know, kills us both. But yeah, so don't go up in the air. Don't go so high that your gunner can do nothing. He just can't shoot anything on the ground. Now I've got Aussie flying at the moment. Aussie's hands down one of the best pilots I've been playing with recently. Now you see, you want to keep low, okay? Get that medium level. You don't want to go like right up at the jet height where the jets can go very high and you know they hit the jelly and that. You don't want to get up that high. You gotta keep that medium height so your gunner can still pick out ground targets, can still spot ground targets, can easily take out the ground targets. Unfortunately, you don't have the laser painter on at the moment, and this guy's totally oblivious to our presence. First thing you want to do when you get up into a chopper is assess where the enemy chopper is. Take note of all your air threats. Now the jets are going to be a threat no matter. If you have the ECM jammer and your flares on your gunner, the pilot has the ECM jammer, you should be alright. Okay? You can get low to the ground, you can get into the map. You know, he can't really get down. He can get low, but there's a lot of obstacles. Purposely put, I believe, by DICE to keep jets from making these low runs onto targets and that. But it is essential that you have ECM jammer as a pilot. Okay, they will disrupt the path of incoming missiles onto your chopper, and you have to have that communication. That is the key to success in a chopper. If you jump into a chopper and you're not in a squad, you're just some guy that's, oh, I'll fly a chopper this round, you're taking away a great asset from your team. Like, the number one asset is the attack chopper. Okay, people say jets. You have a look at the scoreboard at the end of the game. Guys in jets, they might get 4 or 5 kills, 1,000 points, but they didn't cap a flag. They didn't, you know, take care of an essential target like a attack chopper can. If you need air support, you're in a, you know, party talking to each other, and you say, I'm trying to cap B, and there's just fucking guys everywhere, this flag's not going down, your mates are up at the chopper, the next second you've got, you know, a ton of bloody hell on earth coming down from the sky, just hitting that flag. So you got to be able to do that. And I know it's difficult to know who's in a party, who's in a squad. If you see, you know, 4 guys in a squad, it's probably likely that they are all in a party talking together on Xbox Live. And see, I've got to talk about Xbox Live because that's my only frame of reference. I can't really say for PS3. But even if, you know, I don't know, they have VoIP problems, but even if you are able to talk to someone, make sure you are communicating, you know. I've popped my flares, I've hit my ECM, okay? You'll be able to hear it yourself as a gunner when the ECM goes off. And when, you know, to pop your flares. If he pops his ECM, you know, you just have to wait for that next lock on, and that's your flares then. Now, your choppers are a bit more beefed up this time around after the patch. They can take a Stinger missile, it's not going to disable it immediately and you're just going to be down. That was the really sucky thing about them. But they can take a missile now and they can survive. You get down low. See, watch here, see Aussie's getting locked on. You see his ECM. I've got my finger ready for the flares. Choppers it. That Huey's actually very deadly against attack helicopters. It's very essential to take that out very quickly. That minigun could tear you up. So he's gotten low, he's broken the lock, and we're out of danger. Now the jets are a real threat. I'm not going to dismiss them as, no, they're not a threat to choppers. You have to keep yourself moving, keep yourself low, so they can't get that strafing run on you that will just destroy the fucking shit out of you. But see, being low, people are saying to me constantly, oh, your gunner's never going to be hitting anything, you know, flying like that. That's not true. Okay, if you've got a good, competent gunner, he's going to be able to hit whatever he's aiming at. And you can see moments where we're extremely low and I'm still getting guys. I'm getting vehicles, I'm getting people on the ground. And it makes it a lot easier for the gunner to take out ground targets. If you're up and extraordinarily high, going after jets constantly, your gunner can't do jack shit. He can't spot, he can't, you know, get those ground targets that he needs to get. And we've got quite a few guys locking us up with stingers at the moment. See how he's getting low, hitting the ECM. I have my flares ready. When he calls out, okay, my ECM's not back. I can usually hear it, but he calls it out, it's not back. I can hit my flares. Now that time actually I did hit my flares and it still got us. I think it still might be a bit glitchy. Maybe you have to have a little bit of height too with your flares so they fully deploy. Being low like that, I don't think they actually got out in time and actually deployed out and, you know, broke that lock for us. So that can be a little bit of a disadvantage, something you have to watch out for. I think that's what happened there. It was a pretty, you know, average match. We were up in the chopper most of the time and everybody else was on the ground capping flags. But we had a pretty good one. We were providing the support needed to move in on certain flags, keep the enemies back, you know, from getting into positions where they could do a lot of damage to us approaching their flag to take it back from them. But there we go, there's the end of the round right there. So I cut out a bit of the start there because it was just, you know, bullshit crap. But anyway, remember guys, there'll be no videos on the weekend. That's why there wasn't a video yesterday or the day before. So I'm going to be keeping to like a daily schedule during the week. And if you have any requests, you know, just leave me a comment and I'll try to do my best. I'm trying to get a good F2000 gameplay. Someone requested that, so I'm trying to get a good F2000 gameplay in. So I'll catch us again next time. Thanks for watching.